Good morning, everyone. Today is Sunday, November 28th, 2021. Excuse me, 9:02 a.m. My sleep was spotty last night, and this morning, like maybe an hour ago, I was trying to go back to sleep or try to get more sleep, but couldn't sleep. Couldn't go back to sleep. So I guess what time did I wake up? About 6:30 this morning. I was trying to go to bed, trying to make it to go to bed before midnight, but I ended up again going to bed at like close to 1 o'clock. And as I kept trying to go to bed last night, several times, um, the perps kept shining their vehicle lights into my window, and then just sit there. And then when I put them on film, oh, that's when they go drive off. And they, try to gaslight me and stuff. But I caught a few times, but they did it at least a minimum of 7 or 8 times. So this morning is supposedly rainy. I didn't check peep outside yet, so that's why it's dark in here. So, and then it's supposed to be cloudy, and it's been kind of cold. So I'm about to, like, after I'm done this video, I'm about to go and microwave me some oatmeal and put peanut butter in it. I am not, I'm still feeling like I'm not ready. I feel like I'm not ready to go back to work tomorrow. I mean, still feeling physically tired and exhausted. And it's like, for certain health reasons I can't say that I wish I could talk about, is why I can't be around people like Miss Brenda. But um I don't know if the problem will be solved, or if I can stay there at the job tomorrow, or if they'll decide to fire me. I don't know, but I'm really feeling today like I'm not ready to go back to work. But it's like it's keeping me off. I'm just trying to do whatever to keep me off the streets. But I'm feeling a little bit more able-bodied, but I'm still been feeling like unexplainably fatigued and exhausted. So I'm having mixed feelings. I'm really having mixed feelings. So you know, if I end up either getting fired, or if I quit because of, if I quit because of health reasons, or if I get fired because of what I went through with Mr. John, then, I would hate to end up back on the streets. But, you know, so I guess I'll just take the doggone risk and go to work tomorrow. But then, dealing with my health being affected, though, I'm really scared about that. So so many things I wish I could talk about, but can't. I can't talk about it. And it angers me that I'm not allowed to talk about certain things. So, But then if I explain it to y'all, I guess it would make sense to some, and others it wouldn't make sense. To the people who know the truth, it will make sense. But if you're brainwashed and programmed, then it won't make sense. But yesterday, when I stood, by the library, it was getting colder and darker because it was turning into nighttime. But it was getting colder, and they still had like mosquitoes or whatever. I thought that was weird because I thought mosquitoes only have warm weather, but it was kind of humid yesterday. So, um, well, the it was kind of humid yesterday, but I was thinking about how, you know, I've said before that if um people think you're all kinds of crazies and stuff, you're obviously doing something right. Or if people really think you're crazy when you speak the truth about things, you know, they'll think that you're talking a bunch of nonsense when you're speaking real truth. Like the truth that never makes sense to the programmed. So I mean, I'm thinking about, I'm hearing about this new Omicron thing, you know, and that that certain countries already have lockdowns. And I'm feeling panicky because, like, I'm feeling panicky for not only myself, but others. Like, how would or how could a homeless person, who's on the streets deal with lockdowns? And I would hate to be rounded up, you know. It's real. I'm really concerned and scared. So scared that I'm trying harder to try to make changes in my life. Like I know I feel bad because I know in some of my videos, I think it was at least one, but probably more. In some of my videos yesterday, I used profanity and being upset and stuff, and I need to clean up myself spiritually. I know we don't have much time left, and a lot of professed Christians these days, they're deceived and rubbing their hands together, hoping that there's a rapture. But I heard that that's deception. That um, I've been hearing about Project Bluebeam. They said it was supposed to happen in 2012 or whatever was supposed to have happened in 2012 and 2013. It seems like it was the reverse, like as if it's going on now, like as if they pushed some of the timing back. So so I'm really worried and scared about the I shouldn't be, but I am scared about going to hell. I mean, I already got my hell on earth, my hell in prison on earth, and I just, would really hate to spend eternity in hell. I feel like if I died, like most people who say that they're Christians, they feel certain that they're going to heaven when they die. But they'll say without hesitation that they know that they're going to heaven. But I feel like, to be honest with myself, I know I'm not worthy of heaven. But I wish I could, get to go to be worthy of heaven and get to go to heaven. But I know that my soul is in danger right now. My soul is in danger right now. And also, like, my health is in danger too, in more than one way. So this past week, I was, because of the dinner that was given to me and a few other little things, like, I know I need to turn back and try to consume healthier foods and boost my immune system. And some people say that there is no saving for my abscess tooth, that I would love to get to keep. I mean, I already have, like, because of when I had braces as a teenager, and I had to get 4 teeth that was nothing wrong with them. My first premolars on all 4 sides, I had to get them removed because they said my mouth was too small for all my teeth, and I had a 1 millimeter overbite. And then a few years later, I had to get my all 4 wisdom teeth removed. And so now I have this abscess tooth, and some people make it like as if there's no way to save the tooth, and that, I mean, I know I need to get this abscess out as soon as possible. But it's it's like I was wondering, like, if they can just get the abscess out with no root canal, if there's any way to just drain the pus and just get the abscess out and be able to save my tooth. Or I mean, because I know mainstream medicine, they'll, like, I heard about the I forgot what is it called, like, with cut and burn or something like that. They would rather just remove your organs rather than trying to get your organs healed, or make it like there's no saving. Is you know so if you got a certain illness, like if you got to get your gallbladder removed or something like that, or like, so I've heard about, you know I feel like there has to be some way to get to heal and cure. I mean, I know it's hard, but some people are saying that there's no cure, for a tooth abscess. But I've heard personal stories about people being able to have their abscesses cured on their own. But you know, so last night I brushed and flossed my teeth, and I used the coconut oil to brush my teeth, and that helped me sleep some. So, but yeah, I mean, but I know, like, the pains in my heart, it doesn't happen every day, and it's like sporadic. I guess sporadic is the right word, or it's like random, and it happens like for a few seconds, and I know it's like them hitting me with the energy weapons. But I heard that your heart and your blood can be affected, or that you can your heart or your blood can be affected, or that the infection can spread or get worse. But I know I need to pray to be able to keep my tooth and heal the abscess. I mean, heal it and keep my tooth and heal my whole body. And I'm gonna pray to break away from sugar addiction. I've heard some stories about people have, either lost weight or cured certain illnesses by cutting out sugar. So, I mean, I know not completely, but have natural sugar. You should have natural sugars from fruit and stuff, and honey, like raw honey, but small amounts of cane sugar. But the junk stuff I need to cut out. Um, Try to not eat cookies and cake and ice cream and stuff like that. Like mainly been the ice cream addiction, like like throughout most of the year. So it seems like some people say they eat certain bad foods to eat it sparingly, but sometimes all it takes is one bite and you're hooked and addicted, like a drug. So um, yeah. So I'm having mixed feelings about whether or not to stay at that job, but I know I need something. I know I need something, to try to stay off the streets and to try to keep a roof over my head. Trying to keep a roof over my head and try to stay off the streets. But at the same time, um, I mean that's why I mean I wish that I say that I wish that I can you know some kind of way to make money online and not have to go to physical work and deal with workplace mobbing or unpleasant people or workplace bullying or gang stalking. So I mean I'm not fortunate enough to be get to make money off YouTube videos or make money off of my ebooks that I've written. And I felt like spiritually convicted about my fiction ebooks, so I just made them unavailable. I don't I don't yeah, I just didn't feel right anymore to like last night I was just and I think it was the night before and last night I kind of felt a certain way. So I think I'm going to discontinue writing fiction ebooks, but I can write another nonfiction ebook and entitle it The Psych World. So and just talk, but I don't know how much time we have. I know we need to. I mean, as I said, I'm lost on not having a permanent place or a vehicle and not an, I mean enough money or whatever, and then how can I stock up and prepare? And so if there's a lockdown, I don't think I'd be able to have access to my storage unit. So um I'm like my worry and my fear is like anxiety is very high thinking about any lockdowns or but I heard that if you do prepare, then I heard that they're gonna come and take your that they're gonna confiscate everything that you prepped up. I heard that they're gonna confiscate anyway, especially if you're defenseless and don't have guns to protect yourself. I don't even know how to but then the idea of me being a targeted individual and falsely accused of being like mentally ill, I heard that targeted individuals who are falsely accused of being mentally ill. They couldn't use a gun. I think it's, yeah, First Amendment rights to, protect themselves during tyranny. And I have no idea of how to use a gun, and I, never really had access to a gun, never touched a gun. So, I mean, I'm the type that would be like unarmed if they come door to door and snatch you and trying to haul you out to a FEMA camp or wherever. Like, definitely prayed last night, and I have been having for the past few nights. Well, last night I prayed about it, so it wasn't as bad, but I think I've been having like demonic or spiritual attacks because if it would be nighttime and I would get me a little bit of sleep and then use the bathroom or something and then go back to sleep. And upon trying to go back to sleep or wake up, it would be like a creepy, scary, demonic image of someone that really scared me and prevent me from going back to sleep. And it's been happening a lot this past week. But I prayed about it last night, and it I think I got it just a little bit, but not as severe as the past few nights. So I'm I mean, yeah, I mean, I don't know what to do for tomorrow. I feel like I don't want to quit my job, but at the same time, I'm just trying to stay safe, warm, and dry. But then dealing with, my health being affected, I wish there was something. I mean, I don't have the money for a car. I mean, I thought that when I started this job, I thought I was going to kind of have it good and have it made. But due to me spending so much money here and not having like a lower cost place to live, I don't have a car. And it's like for me to not have a car, I have less job opportunities. With no, if I me not having a car, I have less opportunity. But at the same time, that's complicated because my sleep not being as good because of sleep deprivation and the gang stalking and stuff. You know, the sleep deprivation and the targeting preventing me from, even if I did have a car, it would be, preventing me from getting to drive or drive safely. And I'm angry about that, but I'm telling myself I might as well just let go of the desire to want a car anymore or to drive anymore. But, I'm hoping to be safe during these rough times. Like, it's just, wow. But, I mean, I let depression get the best of me and ruin my diet and my health. And, because even before these tooth problems, they would be, how they hit us in the heart with the directed energy weapons. Like, as I said, like, I didn't even have tooth problems back in January, and I ended up in an emergency room because they hit me with the energy weapons so bad in my heart, and I thought I was having a heart attack. But as I said, it was before the tooth problems came along. So, I don't even know if the directed energy weapons were putting the demonic images in my head when I was trying to sleep in order to keep me fearful and make me scared to go to sleep, or they will have make me feel fearful that I'm gonna die in my sleep. They will put those fears into me, and then I end up going a night or two with no sleep because of being so scared, and then another night of sleep deprivation. That's how I know this is freaking spiritual. So I don't need to announce it, and I would still get the harassment. But I'm just telling y'all, I'm hoping that I'm physically up, physically able, and like have enough physical energy to get to go out and do laundry this afternoon. But I know that I'm gonna have to deal with being perped and stuff like that. So I heard that they had an earthquake in Peru this morning. So that's scary. But let me go for now.